Crossing the river, the Cambodians' daily struggle for land. Every day, villagers in Somloth in the northwest of Cambodia prepare for their journey to work. The majority of the villagers are farmers, but they are separated from their lands by a river. This is the river that runs between the villages of Somloth and their economic livelihood. Every day, men and women from the village, such as Kosals and his mother, must cross the rivers in order to work and earn the basic income they need to survive. The water is deep and the current is strong. Kosals leads his mother, young wife, and sisters across the strong currents of the wide river. This has become the daily struggles of our farmers in this remote village. After she feeds her babies, Kosal's older sister crosses the river to go to work. She does this every 2 to 3 hours. This is what lies on the other side of the river. The green fields and luxurious farming lands that feed the community. Even though they face the daily struggle of reaching these lands, the hardworking villagers of Somloth, including landmine victims, constantly fear losing their property. "90% of our villagers from these remote areas have never registered their land. The process to claim a land deed is slow, difficult to access, and filled with corruption. Over 1 million Cambodian villages are displaced or are affected by land grabs. Private companies have the ability to claim these lands at any time, to steal the livelihood of the villagers. "60% of Somloth's precious forests have already been destroyed by these companies. They have taken away the forests which the villagers are dependent on for firewood, to build, with and wildlife to consume. Farmers throughout our country are desperately seeking land to cultivate. When large companies claim our land, they force our people into more and more dangerous territories. Not only are they left living in lands with poor soils and bad harvests, but many end up in grounds filled with unexploited ordinances which threatens to bring an early end to innocent lives. 10 years ago, Mrs. Lan Sukhom arrived at this part of the forest. Desperate for land, her and her husband settled down with their 2 young children in an area surrounded by landmines. At the age of 25, Mrs. Lan's husband was killed by one of these ordinances and she was left as a young widow. Now, the authorities threaten to take the lands that she has settled, suffer, and survive on her way. For over a decade, the villagers have collectively worked, lived on, and harvested this land. Now, their livelihoods are threatened by rich men who, with the backing of the village chief, community chief, and local authorities, have claimed that every plot of land is theirs. They are worried and scared about their futures and have a burning need for justice. It is a long struggle, but villagers are organizing with support from the Samrensi Party, NGOs, and human rights activists. MP Musakur stands with the villagers and talks to them about their powerful voices and their rights to land. They are made aware of the laws which are supposed to protect them, but that the current government has failed to enforce. The courts have currently summoned these villagers for a case about their claims to this land. They will go together, tell their stories together. The truth is in their stories. Their power is in our solidarity. When we speak with one voice, we become powerful. When we fight for lands, we fight this battle together. The Messenger Bands is a group of local students, factory workers, and women's rights advocates who have joined the fight for lands through their powerful voices. Land is life, and the right to